Hey Geminis, this is Vex with Hidden Currents Divination. I am here to do your reading today. I was totally planning on doing this reading yesterday, but I got my COVID vaccine booster and my flu shot, and I was like, but we still have time. Moon's still in Gemini, so we're going to do your reading now. I'm trying to decide what deck I want to use, though, because I did just kind of automatically reach for this one, because it's kind of like the default one. What do I want to do? I usually decide this before I start the video, but I didn't this time. Sorry, I know this is not what you come to watch, right? Me sitting here contemplating which deck I want to use. Let's do manga. I did that for the last video. It's kind of Rider-Waite-ish, you know, but it's not. So it's a oh, there's a card left in here. Four Swords. Let's make note of that because it was okay. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is for you. You are one of the signs that got skipped last month while I was MIA. Sorry for that. Gemini, the twins. Geminis, fellow mutable signs. I have this weird sun thing. I don't know. I don't like it. One more. 2 minutes in this video. I haven't done anything yet. Sorry. Okay. Past, present, future. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do you guys need right now? What do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Oh my God, the cards are just flippy. All right, I'm gonna take them because they came out in a nice orderly manner. Ace of Swords in the past. Five of Wands, which came out reversed, but I don't do reversals, but we'll make note of it anyway. In the present, we had that Four Swords in the box. I love that we got Ace of Swords here because that's air sign energy, which is you, Gemini. Okay, future card. Future. I'm like lean. Try to. That light is so annoying. I'm so sorry. Eight of Swords in the future. That's never a fun one. That's not great. Not great. But you know, it's kind of nice when it shows up because it's a nice little call out. It's like a little tarot call out. Whenever I get eight of Swords, it's like I'm like, okay, I'm doing that thing that I do, you know. That we all do that. We all do it. All right. Ace of Swords for me is like that aha moment, you know, where you see something really clearly, something gets illuminated for you, and you're like, ah, you know, haha, you know, it's like light bulb. And that can be really empowering. It can be very motivating. It's Ace of Swords can kind of shove you in a whole new direction because it's like a perspective shift. And they've got the crown, which to me sort of People talk about the crown chakra. I don't know a lot about chakras. I know just like a little bit that I picked up here and there. But when you talk about the crown chakra, it's like it's like higher wisdom or something. I don't know. It's like but with the Ace of Swords, there's like a chance to start something new, and to do it with purpose. Five of Wands in the present, though. You might be conflicted about that, right? You've got this new opportunity that's presented itself to you. That might be causing some strife. Because Five of Wands is conflict. And sometimes it's like playful, lighthearted conflict. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Remember that this came out reversed. I don't do reversals, but so it almost kind of feels like you're going to be using this ace, this perspective shift, this new knowledge, whatever it is, it's been like illuminated for you to sort of cut through some of these energies, right? Like petty conflicts, competition, rivalry, ego battles, pissing contests. Like, I sort of feel like all of these people in the Five of Wands, Gemini, they're all you. This is something that you're doing to yourself, I think. Especially with this Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords is like analysis paralysis. Eight of Swords is like, I don't know what to do. I'm stuck here. I can't escape. I have no options. I don't know what my options are. Because like she's bound, right? And she's blindfolded. She can't see it clearly. She's stuck. She's Oh, look, I just noticed this here. I don't know if I can show this to you. She's like she's kind of trying. Can you see here? She has her foot, like she's trying to step. And then there's like this weird stretchy goo. Can you see this? Probably not. She's actually, that's what it looks like. Anyway, that's what it looks like to me. She's legit stuck. It feels like you've been struggling with like some patterns, maybe some stuff that you don't want to do anymore, that's not working for you, that you can see it so clearly, right? Like this is just I have to cut this out. This is not working. Okay, it's one thing to think about it, to see it, and it's another thing to do it, right? Fighting yourself on that one pretty hard. Like there's something or someone, a situation, a behavior, and it's like, oh, maybe this has got to go. Maybe I have to stop doing this. Maybe I need to start doing something different, right? Start doing something different. And it's like you want to. You really want to. But where do you begin? You don't know. Let's do overall energy. What is this about? Is this a relationship? Is this your job? Is this your family? Is this money? Is it spirituality? Is it, what is it? Let's look for you Geminis. Do you want to know? Justice is your overall energy card. This Justice is really cool. She's super pretty. Can you see her? You know, and Justice is Libra. You could have Libra placements. Well, and that's an air sign too. That's interesting, right? Justice as your overall energy. I heard all's well that ends well. I don't know why. I don't know where that came from. Maybe that means something to you. It's funny because she's got kind of an Ace of Swords vibe, doesn't she? Right? She's got the sword and the scales. Justice to me is usually a warning. It's usually like, what goes around comes around. You're going to get what you deserve. Cause and effect, right? Like you do this and then this happens. You might be like wanting justice, right? Especially if you've had sort of like revelations or insights about something that's not working for you or a situation or, you know, whatever. And there's been like a lot of back and forth about it and you've been stuck and you don't know what to do. It feels like, yeah, like it's unfair. It's unfair and I want it to be fair is what it feels like. I want justice, which you have to watch out for that sometimes because it can go, that can go sideways really quick, right? When we're like wanting justice, when we're wanting things to be fair because they feel unfair, that can get, I'm just speaking from like personal experience here with that. That can be, especially because then we think we need to be the arbiters of justice, right? Like it's our job. And that gets messy real fast. Real fast, you know? It's like, I was just looking at this and I heard like my hands are tied. So that could be you. You could feel like your hands are tied. Like there's nothing that you can do. Which would kind of sort of explain like this desire for like universe, please step in and make this right for me because there's nothing I can do. That could be somebody else in your life if you're sort of like watching this and you're like got a person in mind or whatever, because roles can be reversed sometimes. Somebody else might be like, my hands are tied. There's nothing that I can do. Nothing I can do. Especially if there was like a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of like, Five of Wands is a big jealousy card for me. So if you were in something and you can see now, this is kind of a tough spread. But sometimes we need this stuff. Like we need to be able to look at something different and see where it was causing us strife and conflict and the ways that it left us paralyzed and unable to act so that we can do something about it and rebalance our life, ourselves, our journey. We can make adjustments, necessary adjustments. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it feels like to me. That's what I got for you, Geminis. I'm not sure if any of that made sense. Hopefully it did. It feels kind of like sort of fuzzy. So maybe that's where you're at, even though we have the Ace here. So many swords. And like, if I take the wands out of it, let's see if I can show this to you. It looks like this. Oh, I'm dropping cards. I want to show you what this looks like because it's really interesting to me. Look at like just thematically like the way that this looks. It's really pretty. It's really striking. I'm not really sure, but it all kind of goes together, doesn't it? Like the blues and the greens and the swords and the... It's like on the one hand, right? Because we have justice up here, right? It's like on the one hand, I could, right? I could use this new knowledge that I have to act, right? And to do what I know that I need to do. On the other hand, though, I could maybe just wait it out and hope that the next plot point is going to be one that's going to make me do something. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't know if I should act or if I should just wait. And you're at war with yourself over that. Let's get advice. Because you don't know, right? What do I do? And, and justice is an 11, which is a 2, which is always choices. Okay. And I see that with the sword and the scales too, right? Because what does the sword do? It cuts. Sometimes, that's a good thing. But what do the scales do? They harmonize, they balance. What do you want to do? Do you want to forge a new path, or do you want to keep doing what you've always done? Okay, advice. I thought I was going to end the video, and then that kind of took a twist, didn't it? Advice for Geminis, please. I mean, I know what my opinion is, but we'll ask the deck. Sorry about that light. That's so annoying. Okay. Advice for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, please. Please. They don't know what to do. I think they might be it's a Gemini thing, right? Like, you could fight yourself about something all day and all night. You could debate all of the points, right? Ooh, your advice? Yo, you could have Cancer placements. Your person could be a Cancer if you have a person that's like, this is applying for you. It's the Chariot. I love the Chariot, though. The Chariot is somebody that gets shit done. Yeah, and Chariot's a 7. Chariot is like a master of will. And the Chariot is somebody who's going to move. He's gonna go forward. He's gonna make changes. And if you have this will, this new information, this realization, this revelation, right? The Chariot is gonna take that and they're gonna act on it. They're gonna move forward. They're gonna do something different. And here's the thing about the Chariot too, because I sort of said you guys are struggling with knowing whether to act or to just stay frozen in this analysis paralysis thing where you're just fighting yourself constantly over every single angle. The Chariot, these two, what are these here? I think they look like lions. They're usually like Sphinx. But the thing about them is they're opposing desires. They want to go in different directions. And it's the charioteer who has the reins and is like, well, here's the way I want to go. And so this is what we're going to do. There's a big message here about yeah, reining in your opposing or mutual desires to move forward, to get where you want to go. Sometimes you got to work backwards. You know what I mean? Where do you want to end up? ultimately, what is your goal? What's your vision for yourself? How are you going to get there? What's the next step that's going to take you there? But it's about willpower and determination and focus. There is a warning there about control issues for me. Realize that you are the only person that you can control. You cannot control others and what they're going to do. People are going to do what they're going to do no matter what. You got to focus on you, your life, what's within your control, yourself, your behavior. Get after it, Geminis. Okay, that's what I got. I'll see you in about a month. Bye.